Originally, this video was going to be more of like come with me as I reinvigorate my life. But these past weeks have felt really heavy. And I don't think going out and just simply changing the scenery is going to do it for me. I took more radical steps to help me with this recovery process, which is to deactivate all of my social media accounts. And I think I'm slowly coming to the realization that I just don't have the mental fortitude for social media. I find myself overwhelmed and more anxious when I do have a social media account. What year was that? Wow. About 4 years ago. 3 years ago, I wasn't on any type of social media platform for like 6 months. And I think that was the happiest and the most beautiful that I felt. I just completely forgot that I had done that a few years ago, because as I was contemplating on it the other day, I was like, why do I feel this way? Why do I feel this immense weight on my shoulders? I have lost all interest in like all of my hobbies. Like, yes, I'm crocheting, but I don't really find like the enjoyment of it compared to when I first tried it out. Obviously, everything loses its novelty one way or another, but I felt like I lost interest in this like fairly quickly. I don't want to feel that way anymore. I don't want to feel like I'm missing out on all of the opportunities in life. Long story short, this video instead is going to be of me taking you with me on this journey of going offline and just truly finding a good place for me to reach. I'm going to try and stick with 1 week and see how I feel about that. And hopefully, 1 week turns into two, and then a month, so on and so forth. So I'm going to take it one day at a time. Good morning, everybody. I am currently at the grocery store. So on the list is graham crackers and jalapeno cheddar bagels, specifically from this grocery store. I don't think there is anything that can quite top it. It's about 8 in the morning. So I'm very happy because for the most part it's pretty empty. So I'm hoping I don't run into any strange characters, because that's unfortunately happened a few times. Okay, so this is what I got from the grocery store. The bagels in question. I originally wasn't going to have a bagel this morning. I was going to make myself a yogurt bowl with the graham crackers, but you can always depend on Acme to have freshly baked bagels in the morning. Now I don't know, because it's warm and I know for a fact that it's probably very fluffy. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. And then I also forgot that I needed to pick up poppies, so I picked up 4 poppies for the week, and my absolute favorite flavor is raspberry rose. And I just tried this the other day, and these are really good. It's the cream soda flavor. And then lastly, I have been on a Dubai chocolate kick. And did I fall into the hype? Yes, but initially I didn't. I thought it tasted so weird, but it grew on me. And then one day, it just all of a sudden, I was just a big lover of Dubai chocolate. So I saw this section in the bakery on my way to get the bagels. Look at this. Um, it is a Dubai square cake slice. And I would wait until a reasonable time to try this out, but I lack self preservation, so I'm going to try it. And I love how much pistachio cream is on here because sometimes people are stingy with that. Like, I get that it's expensive, but oh, here comes my dog because he knows that I'm about to eat something. Okay. That is delicious. Wow. And did you hear that crunch? They put so much kataifi dough in here. I fear that I will be going back for more. Well, all right. Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. I wasn't able to film anything on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but that's okay. Excuse my ratty appearance. I just got home from work. It's actually been really good since I've deleted all my social media. It's a good and bad thing. Good because I feel like I have more time on my hands, but bad because I'm very aware of my thoughts and I'm just like in it. You know, there's no place for me to escape from my thoughts except obviously from reading, but I mean, it just feels very real. I'm forced to confront my thoughts. With that, you know, there's a give and take with everything, but overall it's been an interesting time, a very interesting time. I also wanted to go over my screen time with you guys since going offline. We'll do a compare and contrast. So I actually took a screenshot of it, but I'm going to go to my actual screen time. So if we're going to compare the weeks, so my average screen time prior to going offline was 3 hours and 10 minutes. My total screen time was 22 hours and 16 minutes for one whole week. All of my social media apps was a total of 7 hours and 17 minutes. That's not good. Compared to this week, I averaged a total of 2 hours and 46 minutes, which is a big jump. Oh yeah, entertainment went down. Other went up. Just like everybody else, I do like to go on Pinterest to get inspiration for like my room or to decorate anything. My social, it probably, hold on, I'm trying to see which is part of social. Maybe it's Telegram? I don't know, because technically social shouldn't even be on there. So Sunday the 15th was the day that I decided to go offline. So it was a total of 4 hours and 20 minutes. I don't really know why it says social on there, but sometimes screen time isn't really accurate. So February the 15th, my screen time was 4 hours and 20 minutes. And then the next day was 3 hours and 56 minutes. So you can see that there is a pattern going on. It's starting to decrease more and more, which was what I wanted in the first place. And then 2 hours and 15 minutes on Wednesday, an hour and 42 minutes yesterday. And so far, I have been on my phone for a total of an hour and 16 minutes, which is amazing. I'm actually so happy with that. So I was able to finally finish my bonnet. Let me click this up. But I finally managed to finish my bonnet. The fit is not exactly what I was hoping it to be, but I'm still very proud of it. It still keeps me warm. It's just not something that I will actively be reaching for anytime soon in comparison to my previous crochet pieces. And I unfortunately haven't had the courage or time to really sit down with my Switch and play Stardew Valley. It's also been hard because school. Next is my physical book that I'm reading. A few vlogs ago, I had talked about this book, but it is Cloud Cuckoo Land by Anthony Doerr. If there's one thing, I hate hardcover books. It's just not for me. And I'm about 200 pages in. You can't really see it, but I'm on page 198. My thoughts on this so far. Oh, let me grab this. My thoughts on this so far is I don't have much to say about it because it's a lot of exposition. The chapters are so short. It's probably like 2-3 pages on average, and we get a sprinkle of like a total of 9 pages. Those are like what's considered like the longer chapters. And yeah, I don't have any immediate thoughts or comments on it because it's really just like building up each character's story. We just get like snippets of Cloud Cuckoo Land. So I'm still waiting to see how they all weave into one another. Yeah, none of the characters really speak to me quite yet. Like, of course, all of these characters, what they're going through at this point in the story it's sad. Like it's not happy. One of them is about to lose their home. One of them isn't even on Earth. They've been pushed into space to find a new planet to live because Earth has become uninhabitable. When I talk about it, it sounds interesting, but like as you're reading it, the chapters are so short, so it's like you can't really put the pieces together as quickly as I was expecting it to. But I'm still holding out hope for this book. I don't want to downplay the power of this book. And, I don't want to automatically assume that it's just not going to be a good one because a lot of people enjoyed it. And a lot of people said that, like, if you're a big lover of literature and libraries, then you'll really enjoy this story. So I'm really trying to hold out on this and see when it'll kind of like present itself with like that plot twist that makes it like, okay, now I understand. Now it's worth, this like slow build up. Because all of it just seems very normal, predictable, but just very unassuming, I guess. Nothing too crazy. That's how my hobbies have been going. I actually have been watching a lot more media now, like cinema. I made a Notion page for all of my media consumption. I'm very proud of it. I will probably do a separate video on that, giving you guys like a Notion tour from my media consumption tracker to my school assignment tracker, because I just love being organized. I love clicking that checkbox and knowing that I completed a task for the day. I made up a stats pie chart to see where I'm at, like the comparison between TV shows and cinema. My stats as of today, I have consumed a total of 20 films or TV series, if that makes sense. The breakdown is that I've watched 5 television series and I finished 15 films this year so far. Right now, I'm in the middle of 5 different types of media. I'm watching Upgraded, the one with Archie Renault and Camila Mendez. I think that's what her name is. And I just love Archie Renault. That man, ooh, gosh. And the reason why is because on to the next one is I'm watching Shadow and Bone. I have to, that is a whole other thing within itself. I need to update you guys on a different video because I have so many thoughts and comments about this TV show. And Kat knows because I give her live updates because I totally forgot that this is one of her favorite TV shows. And at the time, I did not pay 1 ounce of attention towards this television show when it dropped. And that was on me. That was completely on me. And I regret it deeply. But, now I'm making up for it. I am currently on season 2, but I think I'm going to stop it for a while because it's making me feel really sad knowing that it's canceled and there's no update as to when it will be revived. And I'm still holding out hope, but these actors and actresses are not getting any younger. So I'm hoping that they'll update it. Hence why I'm watching Upgraded, because Archie Renault, which is Mal in the television series, he makes me feel the same way Ben Barnes does. I've had a crush on Ben Barnes since I had seen him in Prince Caspian. So you already know how it goes. And the fact that they're in the same television show together, oh, it's a treat. And then Matthias, I love Matthias. That man needs to be in more. He needs to be in more movies, television series. I don't know. They could have if they didn't cancel Shadow and Bone. It's so disrespectful and it's so hurtful and disappointing. There's not many fantasy movies or series out that I can watch and enjoy that kind of like rival Harry Potter and Shadow and Bone, because those are like very fantastical and I love it so much. But anyways, I digress. Obviously, I'm waiting on Bridgerton season 4, part 2 of that. A lot of thoughts about that one too, but all I can say is Benedict, I was not familiar with your game, so amazing. And I'm watching The Pit. I prefer watching the Dr. Mike reaction videos compared to the actual TV show, but I think that's because of my own trauma from when I was working in the medical field, that's another story too. It's just reliving my trauma from working in the medical field. It's not a very fun thing to remember. So I will only consume this in like breadcrumbs, if that makes sense. The last one, as I was telling you guys the other night, I'm in the middle of Love Story, the JFK Jr. and Carolyn Bessette story. I love it. They just dropped an episode last night. I haven't watched it yet because I want to be fully immersed and engaged when I watch it. So I probably will watch it tonight and then give you my thoughts about it later. That's all there is to it. I'm going to try and read some of this before I start my work, kind of like to settle down and to kind of like um wind down from the workday, and then I will get a start on my schoolwork. Hopefully this weekend I'll be able to go out. I was in a rush this morning and I couldn't grab my school stuff, so I couldn't go straight to like a library or cafe because I needed to come home. But now that I'm home, I'm like, there's really no point in going back out. It's raining, it's gloomy, it's not it. I would rather just stay in, which is probably bad, but what are you gonna do?